Number 1. The 1974 Lincoln Continental, currently listed for $8,500 and located in Andover, Kansas, is a beautifully preserved slice of American luxury from an era when cars were built to glide, impress, and make a statement the moment they rolled onto the road. Showing 44,000 miles, believed to be original though not documented. This Continental carries the unmistakable presence of the mid-70s Lincoln lineup, long, elegant, powerful, and unmistakably confident. Under the hood sits the mighty 460 V8 paired with a smooth C6 automatic transmission, a combination known for effortless cruising and that signature Lincoln quietness. This particular car has a deeply personal history, as it belonged to the seller's father who recently passed away, and it's clear from its condition that it was cared for with pride. The body and interior are in excellent shape, with the kind of well-preserved detail that's getting increasingly rare to find in unrestored classics. The vinyl top shows only minor weather cracking, a common trait for its age but still presentable. Before his passing, the father invested in several important maintenance items: a new fuel pump, new shocks, a new window regulator, along with a clean fuel tank, and even repairs to the vacuum-operated headlights, which are known to be tricky on these older Lincolns. Today, the car runs, shifts, and drives well, offering that smooth, floating ride quality that made the Continental famous. At an asking price of $8,500, or best reasonable offer, this 1974 Lincoln is not just a luxury sedan. It's a piece of family history, a well-maintained cruiser, and an opportunity for the next owner to continue its legacy. Whether you want a weekend classic, a show-worthy preservation car, or simply a comfortable, elegant ride that stands out from anything built today, this Continental is absolutely worth a closer look. Number 2. The 1966 Ford Thunderbird Coupe 2D, listed at $12,500 and located in Anaheim, California, is a striking and highly desirable example of Ford's mid-60s personal luxury performance cars, made even more special by the fact that this one is equipped with the rare Q-Code Ford 28 cubic inch V8, a major step up from the standard 390 and one of the most sought-after power plants of the era. Showing 65,927 original miles and paired with a C6 3-speed automatic transmission, this T-Bird carries itself with the unmistakable blend of power, comfort, and futuristic styling that define the Thunderbird line. Finished in an original blue paint with white roof and matching white bucket seat interior, the car has that classic 60s luxury vibe, long, low, wide, and unmistakably American. Inside, the cabin is clean and in good shape, featuring the iconic swing-away steering wheel and various power accessories, some of which may need service, but all which contribute to the car's charm and originality. The body is described as very clean, with no major rust or damage, and the glass and trim are intact, showing the car has been preserved rather than neglected. The tires hold air and have decent tread, allowing the car to roll easily, though the seller notes that while the engine does run, the vehicle will need to be fully gone through before becoming a dependable driver, something expected for a nearly 60-year-old classic in unrestored condition. Still, this Thunderbird stands out as a complete, solid, and highly original car with the rare big block 428 under the hood, making it an excellent candidate for a restoration, a preservation build, or even a careful revival into a reliable weekend cruiser. With its timeless styling, strong bones, and collectible drivetrain, this 1966 Ford Thunderbird offers tremendous potential at $12,500, especially for enthusiasts looking to take on a classic that's already a head-turner in its current form and only needs a right owner to bring it back to full glory. Number 3. The 1978 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, currently listed for $13,000 and located in La Mesa, California. Driven just 81,000 miles, this elegant two-door cruiser represents a pinnacle of Cadillac comfort and craftsmanship from an era when American luxury cars truly ruled the road. This particular Coupe de Ville carries a special kind of appeal. It has been owned and meticulously maintained by the original owner since new, dating all the way back to 1978. That means no questionable modifications, no aftermarket surprises. Just a completely original, factory-spec Cadillac that has been preserved the way it was meant to be enjoyed. Every component, every detail, every piece of trim remains stock, giving you an authentic ride straight out of the golden age of American luxury. Under the hood, you get that classic smooth-running Cadillac V8 paired with an automatic transmission, designed to deliver effortless acceleration and that unmistakable gliding ride Cadillac was known for. According to the seller, the car still runs and drives like new, offering one of the smoothest, most comfortable driving experiences you'll find from a vintage American coupe. And in true Cadillac fashion, it's not shy about letting you know what luxury feels like. In fact, the owner even jokes, a Cadillac is better than a Lincoln. With its clean condition, low mileage, original ownership history, and preserved factory components, this Coupe de Ville checks all the right boxes for collectors, enthusiasts, or anyone who appreciates the unmistakable style of 1970s American steel. The seller notes that the price is firm at $13,000, and they're looking for serious buyers only. A fair ask for a classic that's been cared for this well over nearly 5 decades. If you've been searching for a vintage cruiser that offers authenticity, comfort, and a timeless luxury ride, this 1978 Cadillac Coupe de Ville in La Mesa might be the perfect fit. Number 4. The 1965 Ford Falcon Futura, currently listed at $14,000 and located in Paso Robles, California. With only 47,000 original miles and an automatic transmission, this Futura stands out as one of those rare, genuinely well-kept classics that still carry the charm and simplicity of the era. Under the hood, you'll find Ford's dependable 289 V8, paired with the Cruise-O-Matic automatic transmission. It's a smooth, easygoing powertrain that offered both reliability and comfort, making the Falcon a favorite for families and young drivers back in the 60s. What's special about this particular car is not just the engine, it's the overall condition, which reflects decades of careful ownership. According to the seller, this Falcon has lived its entire life inside a garage, protected from harsh weather. That kind of storage is the number one reason this car still carries incredibly clean body lines, glossy paint, and tight mechanicals. Even the small details tell the story of a car that's been loved rather than neglected. The trunk still wears its original checker mat, a detail collectors appreciate because it's so often missing or damaged in unrestored cars. The seller also mentions a new exhaust system, adding even more peace of mind for the next owner. And one of the most impressive details, the doors and deck lid can be closed gently with just one finger. That's the kind of panel alignment and hinge condition you only see on cars that haven't been abused, slammed, or left exposed to the elements. Inside, the Futura keeps its classic look and feel. Clean interior surfaces, original trim, solid glass. Everything points to a car that's been preserved, not pieced back together. It's the kind of classic that's easy to enjoy as is and doesn't require months or years of restoration to get on the road. Whether you're looking for a weekend cruiser, a light project, or a collector's piece that's ready for shows, this Falcon checks all the boxes. The seller is asking $16,000 or best offer and even encourages buyers to make an offer. You might be surprised. For a garage-kept low-mile V8 power Futura in this kind of condition, that price lands right in the sweet spot for buyers who want something vintage, reliable, and still affordable in today's classic car market. If you're searching for a clean and authentic mid-60s Ford that hasn't been modified, abused, or restored beyond recognition, this 1965 Ford Falcon Futura definitely deserves a closer look. It's a survivor, it's well-preserved, and it's one of those cars that brings instant nostalgia the moment you see it. Number 5. The 1973 Chrysler Imperial LeBaron, currently listed for $17,500 and located in San Marcos, Texas, is a standout example of what American luxury looked like in the early 70s: massive proportions, smooth performance, and unmatched road presence. With only 60,405 miles on the clock, this full-size sedan 4D remains one of the more impressive survivors of its era, powered by Chrysler's well-respected 440 cubic inch V8, an engine known for delivering quiet, effortless power, whether cruising down the highway or gliding through town. These Imperials were engineered to be the top of the line, sitting above the New Yorker and competing directly with Cadillac and Lincoln, and this particular model keeps that legacy alive with a remarkably complete and functional list of features. The heat and AC both work, and it even retains its rare factory rear AC unit, something you won't find on most cars of the period, and a major selling point for collectors who appreciate factory originality. Inside, the Imperial delivers a kind of living room comfort Chrysler was famous for: broad seats, thick insulation, and a quiet cabin that isolates you from the outside world. The long hood, bold chrome trim, and squared-off styling give this LeBaron an unmistakable road presence that commands attention at any speed. The seller is very clear that the car is for sale, not on sale, meaning the $17,500 price reflects both its condition and its status as a luxury flagship from Detroit's golden era. It's a cash-only transaction with no trades, no financing, and the seller will negotiate only in person, signaling that they're looking for genuine, serious buyers who understand the value of a real Imperial. For enthusiasts seeking a classic that offers size, comfort, originality, and a strong mechanical foundation, this 1973 Chrysler Imperial LeBaron is more than just a vintage sedan. It's a piece of American automotive history that still delivers the smooth ride, big block power, and luxury experience people expect from a true top-tier classic. Number 6. The 1953 Dodge Coronet, currently listed for $8,000 and located in Begaw, North Carolina, is a remarkably original early 50s survivor that captures the charm and engineering character of Dodge's post-war era. Showing only 28,500 miles, which the seller believes to be original, this Coronet has spent its entire life in North Carolina, a detail that often contributes to better preservation of both body and mechanical components. What sets this 53 apart is its engine. The 241 cubic inch Red Ram Hemi, Dodge's first-generation overhead valve V8, that helped introduce the brand to real performance credibility. Even today, the Red Ram badge is highly respected among classic Mopar fans, not only for its engineering significance, but also for its smooth, torquey power delivery. This car remains very original, giving it a genuine time capsule feel. From its early 50s styling cues and chrome details to the upright stance and unmistakable Mopar proportions of the era. The automatic transmission makes it an easy cruiser, and the Coronet platform is known for riding with a comfortable, floaty feel that defined American sedans of the time. Unlike many classics from this period, which have often been modified or hot rod, this one appears to have escaped heavy alterations, making it an excellent candidate for preservation, light restoration, or simply enjoy it the way a 50s cruiser was meant to be driven. The seller is open to selling or trading, but makes it very clear that they're only interested in something cool, preferably vehicles from the 1960s to the 1990s, and they explicitly state that they're not looking for tractors, boats, ATVs, or Honda Civics. So this is a trade-friendly listing, but only for the right kind of enthusiast. For classic car fans who appreciate originality, early Hemi history, and a true piece of Dodge heritage, this 1953 Dodge Coronet represents a rare opportunity to own a clean, largely untouched example of Mopar's early performance lineage at a very approachable price point. Number 7. The 1976 Cadillac DeVille, currently listed for $9,000 and located in Clover, South Carolina, is a wonderfully preserved example of Cadillac's golden era luxury, offering the kind of big-body cruising comfort that made these cars legendary. Showing 99,000 original miles, with paperwork to verify it, this sedan DeVille is presented as a super clean daily driver classic, the type of car you can literally jump into with a family and take on a long road trip without hesitation. Everything on the car is reported to be fully functional, and it comes with a recent tune-up along with a newer battery, making it even more turnkey for anyone who wants an effortless vintage driving experience. The massive proportions, iconic styling lines, and unmistakable Cadillac road presence are all intact, reminding you why these DeVilles were considered the peak of American luxury through the 1970s. Inside, the cabin remains comfortable and complete, though the seller notes that the dash and door panels could use some interior attention if the next owner wants to take it to a perfect show car level. Additional photos are available for those areas. Still, as it sits, this car is described as rock solid, not a project, not a gamble, but a dependable classic cruiser that's ready to enjoy immediately. Whether you're a Cadillac fan, a collector of 1970s American luxury sedans, or someone simply wanting an affordable entry into the world of big-body classics, this 1976 Cadillac sedan, DeVille delivers comfort, presence, and reliability in a package that's becoming harder to find in this condition. The seller is open to $9,000 OBO, making it an appealing option for buyers looking for a usable, stylish, and well-maintained vintage ride that still feels every bit as smooth and commanding as a Cadillac should. Number 8. The 1978 Lincoln Continental Mark VII, offered at $10,000 and located in Powder Springs, Georgia, is a true example of late 70s American luxury that has survived the decades in solid, road-ready condition. Showing 107,117 miles, this classic Lincoln still runs and drives excellent, thanks to a long list of new parts that have already been installed to keep it dependable. It's not a show car, and the seller makes that very clear, but that's what makes it appealing. This is a genuine survivor, the kind of full-size luxury machine you can actually get in, start up, and drive without worrying about babying it. The seller also mentions a few small issues that need to be addressed, but the best part is that he already has all the replacement parts included. He just can't install them anymore due to health concerns. This honesty shows that the car has been looked after, and it gives the next owner a great head start on making it even better. The Lincoln styling still carries that unmistakable Continental presence, sharp lines, long doors, big chrome surfaces, and that classic stance that defined American luxury in the late 1970s. Inside the cabin, you get that familiar plush ride, oversized seating, and quiet, confident feel that these cars were famous for. It's the kind of cruiser you can take on a Sunday drive, to a weekend meet, or even on longer highway runs without a second thought. The seller is open to all reasonable offers and is even willing to trade for a dump bed trailer, but he won't respond to "is this available" messages. So serious buyers only. For anyone searching for an affordable, comfortable, and increasingly rare classic luxury car that's ready to enjoy immediately, this 1978 Lincoln Continental Mark VII is a standout opportunity. Smooth, stylish, reliable, and priced right for what it offers. Number 9. The 1968 Ford Galaxy 500 Fastback, priced at $12,000 and located in Wilson, is a rare, beautifully preserved full-size classic that still carries its original character and factory hardware after more than 5 decades. Showing 66,000 original miles, this Galaxy retains its numbers-matching 390 Thunderbird V8 paired with an automatic transmission, and the owner actually drives it several times a month, meaning it's not a forgotten garage piece. It's maintained, plated, insured, and exercised regularly. The exterior paint is older and was done by a previous owner, not a high-end job, but it still presents well from 20 feet away, while the interior remains excellent and fully original, a rare find for a 57-year-old car. The seller has owned it for over 30 years, keeping it garage-stored, preserved, and mechanically cared for. The body is in great shape, with no rusted-out panels, no major dents, and no missing trim, something you seldom see on fastbacks from this era. Recently, the car received a new copper core radiator and thermostat, and in the past few years has been treated to a new master cylinder, proportioning valve, water pump, brake cylinders, and brake shoes. Fresh oil was just added using Lucas hot rod oil with zinc, along with new FL1A filter, reflecting true enthusiast-level upkeep. The cellar is fully transparent. It's 57 years old. It creaks like an old man, and it does need a freeze plug and one-ball joint, but overall it runs, drives, and presents exceptionally well for a car of its age. With only 2 previous owners, a clear title, and a strong history as a family-kept vehicle, this Galaxy 500 Fastback stands out as a rare, well-preserved classic you simply don't find often anymore. Serious inquiries only. No. Is it still available messages and no lowball offers. Number 10. The 1969 Pontiac Tempest convertible, listed at $18,000 and located in Monterey, California, offers one of the most appealing entry points into late 60s GM muscle-era cruising, especially for anyone dreaming of building a GTO Judge-style tribute without starting from a basket case. Mechanically, this Tempest is already in great shape. It starts right up, runs strong, and drives smoothly, making it the kind of classic you can enjoy immediately while planning future upgrades. The car features a solid interior, with upholstery that's clean and free of rips, and it comes equipped with a new, fully functional convertible top, a major bonus for anyone who loves top-down coastal cruising. The body does need some attention, with surface rust on the driver's side, rear fender, and minor cosmetic work expected of a survivor car that's more than 5 decades old, but overall, the foundation is solid, and the car is structurally sound. Exactly what you want if you're considering a cosmetic restoration or a full GTO-style transformation. Because the mechanicals are already dialed in and the top is new, the focus becomes mostly aesthetic, giving the next owner a clean, reliable base to build something truly eye-catching. Classic Pontiacs from this era continue to climb in value, especially convertibles, and finding one that runs as well, with a clean interior and a working top, is becoming increasingly uncommon. Whether enjoyed as is or taken to the next level as a Judge tribute, this 1969 Pontiac Tempest convertible represents a great blend of drivability, potential, and classic GM charm, all at a reasonable price with $18,000 OBO on the table for serious buyers. Number 11. The 1976 Lincoln Continental Mark IV, listed at $16,500 and located in Fostoria, Ohio, is an outstanding example of classic American personal luxury from the final and most collectible year of the Mark IV lineage. Showing just 38,280 original miles, this coupe has remained in single-family ownership and has been garage-kept its entire 48-year life, a major factor in its exceptional preservation. Under the long, elegant hood sits Ford's legendary 460 cubic inch 385 series V8, paired with the ultra-reliable C6 3-speed automatic transmission, producing 202 horsepower and 356 lb-ft of torque, more than enough to deliver the smooth, effortless cruising experience Lincoln was famous for. The 1976 model year marked the end of the Mark IV era and is especially desirable thanks to its connection to the iconic designer edition packages, which helped cement the Mark IV's reputation as a luxury statement car of the 1970s. According to the manufacturer Door Tag, this example was built in Wixom, Michigan in March of 1976, one of 56,110 units produced, and carries VIN 6Y89882654, reinforcing its authenticity and originality. Finished in stunning red moondust metallic over a dark red leather interior, this Mark IV presents with the rich color combinations and upscale materials that defined Lincoln luxury at the time. Additional factory details include body code 65D 2-door hardtop, transmission code U, a 2.75 to 1 rear axle ratio, and original delivery to the Detroit sales district, all pointing to a well-documented, factory-correct example. On the road, the Mark IV delivers a signature Lincoln ride, quiet, smooth, and composed, making it ideal for relaxed highway cruising or weekend classic car outings. For collectors or enthusiasts seeking a low-mileage, well-documented, final-year Mark IV with strong originality and timeless presence, this 1976 Lincoln Continental Mark IV represents a rare opportunity to own one of the most refined luxury coupes America ever produced. Number 12. The 1977 Chrysler Newport, listed at $5,500 and located in Savannah, is a true survivor sedan that offers authentic late 70s American comfort with an honest, well-documented backstory. Purchased brand new in 1977 by the seller's grandmother, this Newport has remained all original and shows 89,000 miles, making it a genuine family-kept classic rather than a flip project. Under the hood sits Chrysler's dependable 400 cubic inch, 6.6-liter B-Series V8, paired with a smooth-shifting torque-flight automatic transmission, delivering that relaxed, torquey driving feel these full-size Chryslers were known for. This is a running and driving car, which immediately sets it apart from many so-called barn finds that require major work just to move under their own power. Inside, the broom cloth interior shows some honest where consistent with its age, but the dashboard, door panels, and headliner remain in good shape, preserving much of the car's original character. Factory convenience features include an AM/FM radio, cruise control, tinted windows, and factory air conditioning, all highlights for a luxury-oriented sedan of this era. The exterior would benefit from a new vinyl top, but that also presents a great opportunity for the next owner to freshen up the car cosmetically without disturbing its originality. Offered for sale on behalf of the seller's daughter in the Savannah area, this Newport is described as a true barn find that runs and drives, making it an ideal candidate for a light restoration, preservation build, or simply enjoying as a comfortable vintage cruiser. For buyers looking to enter the classic car world with solid, original V8 sedan at an affordable price point, this 1977 Chrysler Newport represents excellent value and plenty of potential. Number 13. The 1948 Chevrolet Fleetmaster, listed at $6,950 and located in Redwood City, is a classic post-war American sedan that offers a solid, honest foundation for restoration or preservation. Showing 75,268 miles and equipped with a manual transmission, this Fleetmaster has spent decades in covered storage, benefiting from long-term ownership and protection from the elements. One of the standout features of this car is its beautiful original wood-grain dashboard, a hallmark of Chevrolet's late 1940s interior design that adds warmth and period-correct charm you simply don't see in modern vehicles. The car was originally purchased from Easy Davies Chevrolet in Redwood City, giving it a nice local history that adds to its authenticity. Structurally, it features decent, straight sheet metal, an important advantage for anyone considering a restoration, as bodywork is often the most time-consuming and expensive part of reviving a vehicle from this era. The engine does run, but the seller is very clear that the car is not currently drivable and will require the typical recommissioning work expected after long-term storage, including attention to the brakes, tires, fuel system, cooling system, and a full tune-up. Because of this, the buyer will need to trailer the car, and it is being sold as is, with no surprises or unrealistic expectations. For enthusiasts who appreciate pre-1950 American cars and are looking for a straight, largely original platform with documented history and character, this 1948 Chevy Fleetmaster represents a compelling opportunity to bring a classic back to life the right way. Number 14. The 1959 Ford Thunderbird, listed for just $1,000 and located in Marquez, is a bare-bones project that represents a rare chance to own one of Ford's most iconic late 1950s body styles and extremely accessible entry price. This is a roller project with no engine, no transmission, and no interior, meaning it's not something you buy to drive home. It's a starting point for a full restoration, custom build, or even a period-correct hot rod or restomod. The 1959 Thunderbird is part of the second-generation Square Bird era, known for its dramatic styling, wide stance, jet-age influence, and unmistakable road presence that helped redefine the personal luxury car segment in America. While this particular example is missing all major drivetrain, and interior components. That also gives the next owner complete freedom. You're not paying for parts you'll end up replacing anyway. Whether you envision rebuilding it with a correct RFE V8, swapping in a modern powertrain, or creating a custom cruiser, the hard part, the body and identity of a '59 Thunderbird, is already there. Projects like this are increasingly difficult to find at this price point, especially when complete donor cars or clean shells alone often command far more. This Thunderbird is best suited for experienced builders, collectors with spare parts, or enthusiasts looking for a long-term project with big upside potential. Sold strictly as a project shell, this 1959 Ford Thunderbird isn't about instant gratification. It's about vision, craftsmanship, and bringing one of Ford's most stylish classics back from the ground up. Number 15, the 1973 Ford Ranchero 500, listed at $6,000 and located in Orangevale, is a solid, increasingly hard-to-find classic car. Truck that blends muscle-era styling with everyday usability. Showing 54,000 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission, this Ranchero is running, registered, and complete, with a clean title in the seller's name, making it a straightforward purchase for someone who wants a vintage vehicle they can actually enjoy right away. Power comes from a 351 V8 with a 2-barrel carburetor, delivering smooth, reliable performance. And the car is reported to run and shift well. It's also equipped with air conditioning, a major plus for a '70s classic. And the interior is in nice condition, highlighted by a seat that remains in great shape along with clean door panels and carpet. From a usability standpoint, everything functions as it should. The windows roll up and down smoothly. The doors open and close easily, and the truck feels solid overall. The exterior body is described as straight with no signs of cancer or rot, an important detail considering how many Rancheros suffered from rust over the years. Custom wheels give a more aggressive stance, and while the tires are older, they still have good tread left. This Ranchero 500 strikes a great balance between originality and light personalization, making an ideal driver or mile project that doesn't require immediate major work. The seller is also open to a possible trade for a running 1965 to 1973 Mustang, which could make this an interesting opportunity for the right buyer. For anyone looking to get into a classic Ford with real utility, V8 power, and honest condition at an affordable price, this 1973 Ford Ranchero 500 checks a lot of boxes and remains a standout option in today's classic market.